So, good morning, everyone. It's morning on October 2nd. I'm going to do another juice. I read everybody's comments from midday yesterday. Thanks. I didn't know I had so many friends and people just watching my videos still, and I guess you got the update from YouTube. It had something new and you checked it out. Thank you very much. I'm doing well with it. Let me just make sure the camera angle is good. And I think it's good. There you go. There's no important juicer. Okay, so today I'm going to do the kale again. So I'm going to use this much kale, all of it, make a stronger green juice. Some cranberries, and sweeten it up a little bit with some pineapple. So let me get right to it. I use all of this. I don't waste it. For some people, they might think it's more, it's more bitter and harder to take. But I don't know. Once you've been doing this enough, you don't mind it, and you just make it small because the way this juicer works, the waste comes through there and has to make a sharp bend. So if you use longer pieces of kale, which is really stringy, the machine can jam up. So that's the juicer going. That's the first piece in. And my back's been hurting. I don't really know why, but, well, yeah, I know why. Gotta lose some more weight. But, anyway, I feel focused that I'm going to accomplish this, and over these 10 days, I should be able to lose 20 pounds. So let's see if that happens. And the kale just goes in just like that, right into the chute. The chute on this machine isn't huge, but it does a great job of, and there's your waste. And the kale, you really can't push through the machine a second time, at least not this machine. It will really kind of jam up. The cranberries, if I just had cranberries, they did go through the machine a second time and you get a little bit more juice out of them. Not much, but with these machines you always want to vary what you're putting in because it just helps the screen clean itself. So the harder cranberries will kind of like push everything through. It comes with a pusher. But from the washing machine, from the dishwasher, either this, I guess this is shrunk because it no longer will go through correctly. I gotta get a new one from the company. So I just put it in there and it kind of goes on its own. And while that's going, I'll show you how I do pineapple. When you're picking a pineapple, if you can pull the stems out like that, that means it's really ripe, okay? So if you're able to pull the top flower out, this is really ripe and ready to be cut up. I take the top off first, even though a lot of times I take off the bottom first. But take off the top, so this way whatever you don't use is easier to store into the fridge. And I'll just take 2 slices. So on this one it's probably right about half. This is really ripe. And we've had organic pineapples, which I have no idea where you get them on the East Coast, but I'm sure you can get them somewhere. Pay a fortune for them. You can even juice the skin, but being this isn't organic, I just take the skin off. I really find that if you keep the cutting board kind of clean, cleared, you don't run into difficulty of cutting yourself with these sharp knives. So, put some of this pineapple in. Try and make this video a little bit shorter. You do the core too. The core here has some of the best micronutrients, I guess you would say. So you juice the whole thing, and still getting used to seeing myself back on video, like how I used to do this, but anyway, early morning, here we go. Some more pineapple through. When the machine seems to be getting clogged a little bit, I'll throw the center core in, because that really kind of pushes everything through the juicer, because it's a harder. So here's the kind of the end of the pineapple. Put through the last of this kale. That's the real good stuff there. And as you can see, here's that's just a little bit of waste that there is coming out of the juicer. Everything else is coming out as juice. But there's a lot still stuck in the machine, as I saw yesterday. So I can see if I can. We're running the cranberries last. Maybe this machine will clear itself a little bit better. Yeah, there you go. See, all the waste is really starting to come out now. See what happens once the. Try to turn this thing together. So there you got your everything coming out. Hope this video is decent. So I run the rest of this 1 cup of cranberries. And I really don't have enough juice for what I want, so I'm going to throw in an apple. I got some pears in the fridge I got to use, so I'll use those later today. And even though this is a smaller mouth-opening juicer, just cutting the apple like that is pretty fast. You know, I don't mind that I can't stick a whole apple in like I can on the Breville's. I mean, the Breville